Hello, Pisces. My name is Max. I'm going to give you your tarot reading for August 4th, the week of August 4th, 2025. I want to start here with a oracle card reading. And so this will get us off to a start, and we'll see what it says, and we'll apply that to the tarot reading, okay? I hope you're doing well. Let's see what's going on for Pisces for the week of August 4th. Pisces. Interesting. Okay, we have card 40. I'm going to look in the book and see what it says. This is card 40. I don't know if that number has anything in meaning. You can take a look at the imagery here. Sometimes this imagery can give you clues as to what you'll see or encounter in the week ahead. Looks like a blonde woman. Looks like with a hourglass. So I'm gonna look this up, and we'll see what it says. Okay, Pisces number 40. It's kind of a mystical number, isn't it? 40. Related to like ancient Sumer, I think. One of the gods of ancient Sumer. Like Enki or something like that. Anyway, here we go. Look at card 40. Time, life. Time is a figure 8. At its center, the city of deja vu. Time, the ultimate thief, gradually takes from us and never gives back. Okay, a hooded priestess holds out her hand, offering us a lifetime in the form of an hourglass. Its shape suggests a cyclical nature that we might simply rotate and start afresh. In smaller issues, that may be true, and indeed we often sense repetition. But in the larger sense, the hourglass is simply an illusion. In truth, such perceived patterns are merely detours along one's journey. Here we see that the golden sand does not merely fall to be recollected, but escapes, and eventually the glass will be empty. Interesting. Okay. Time and life. Okay. See the sand, it's not being collected in the hourglass. The sand is escaping through the bottom. Time is a thief. Time and life. Interesting. So this can indicate, so we'll take that lightly, we'll see if that applies. But there we go, as a blonde woman. And she's like a thief in the night, and she's stealing time from you. But let's take a look. So that could be a sensation that you're having, a sense that you're having that your time is running out, or you're running out of time, or whatever. You don't feel young or something. So we can actually modify it. We'll see we'll give a tarot card and see what does this pertain to. All right, Pisces. Interesting. So you have so this is a card modifying our oracle card here. So this is the High Priestess reverse. So that's kind of interesting. So I think what this means is you need to have perspective. So the High Priestess is a very, very powerful card. But when it's reversed, it's saying you're kind of out of your power, out of your element. You feel kind of discombobulated, not focused, not clear mentally, spiritually. And of course, that could cause the sensation of, losing time escaping. It almost seems like you feel like you're a victim, or you're not in control, that, you're not creating the world is kind of happening to you. So that's not where we want to be. So, the High Priestess, is a great card, but we want to have it upright. So, because when it's not upright, when it's reversed, it says we're out of our power, and that we need to recharge, we need to retreat, stop doing what we're doing, and relax and meditate. Let's see what else we have here. see, Pisces. Okay, whoa, King of Pentacles upright. That's pretty good. That could indicate a focus on monetary things, money things. Can indicate you're doing well with money. That you have stability, power, resourcefulness. The King of Pentacles upright is a really good card to pull. This indicates it's a stable energy. Work focused, money focused, but never productive nonetheless. Let's see what else we have for you, Pisces. Interesting. So you have the Page of Wands in reverse. I'm going to pull some more cards here. Pisces. Interesting, the moon. So we have the moon here. The moon would indicate it's right in line with that reversed priestess, high priestess. So the moon can indicate fear, confusion. It could indicate being in a dark place, being in a place, emotionally dark. It's, not happy. That's maybe scary, or could indicate stress, anxiety. But the moon is also just like the high priestess. It's a very, very powerful card, and it indicates the power of your mind. And if you can, regain that power with that high priestess, through meditating, through retreating, through not maybe removing yourself from whatever is causing you stress temporarily, not forever. Just take 5 minutes or a day or an hour or something like that. 20 seconds if you do that, and just stop thinking about what's burdening you, and recharge your mind through meditation. That'll help. Walking in nature helps. Walking in a park. Getting fresh air. Not watching TV. Not being on the internet too much. But that can clear this moon up, because the moon is ultimately a very, very powerful card. But it's also a card of kind of fear, and it's like kind of losing control of the power of your own mind and letting your mind control you instead of you control your mind. So this is. I think the theme is consistent here, but so when I have this King of Pentacles here. That's a great card to have. Keep it up. That indicates resourcefulness, power, authority. Could even indicate pleasure, wealth, stability. That's a great card to have. It's definitely a strong male energy. I also have Page of Wands in reverse. So Page of Wands can indicate maybe a lack of communication, a lack of enthusiasm, maybe going somewhere and not really wanting to go, not your head isn't in the game, like you're going somewhere but you don't really want to go there, you don't feel like you should be going there. So this is kind of like indicates kind of like maybe a lack of direction, a lack of enthusiasm, so maybe a lack of I was going to say curiosity, but you really want this upright. The Page of Wands is a great card to have in a weekly reading. So when it's reversed like this, I would just encourage you to meditate if you can, reevaluate. Let's see what a modifier would say to this. Pisces. Let's see. Let's modify the Page of Wands in reverse. So this is Three of Pentacles. So this is work related. This is recognition, cooperation. This is very quality. This is quality work. It's also a card of learning. So, I would encourage you to reevaluate if you think you're on a wrong path. Reevaluate that. Think about that for a minute. Think about where you want to spend your time. This card is very positive. It indicates recognition for work and recognition for learning. So, you know, that Page of Wands can just indicate maybe you're not quite on the path. You need to really refine your path a little bit, refine it, because it kind of seems like maybe the interest that you had for it isn't there any longer. So so try to reevaluate that, and I think ultimately, whatever you choose, if you can, you're going to have whatever path you choose. You're going to have recognition. You're going to have recognition. You're going to have success. You're going to learn extensively, and you're going to be recognized for that learning. You know, this Three of Pentacles is a great card to pull, especially when you have the King of Pentacles there. So Pisces, I want to encourage you to keep it up. Find your path. Just make a few adjustments, minor adjustments probably, on your course, and I think you're going to end up in a really good position this week. So hang in there, and I'll talk to you next week.